Well, if you find yourself in a jam out in the backcountry, Vail Mountain Rescue is going to be the one to lend you a helping hand. They're all volunteers and they will come help you out for free. Joining me now to tell me a little bit more about what they do is Dan Smith. And Dan, you guys have had a busy last couple of weeks. This has been a busy summer altogether.
Summer's been incredibly busy. We're about 5% bigger than we were last year in missions. We've got 83 so far this year. Only 3 last week, which was, that's about, we're running about one every other day. And we had one that was a standby for a climber that was hurt on Crested Butte. I did say that right? And we were ready to go in and get him, but the ground team did reach him. And when you do these things, you always, if you're using the helicopter, you send a ground team as well. Things can happen to the helicopter, things can happen to the ground team. Cover yourself. Ground team got him. Then we had an interesting one. We had a couple of folks hiking, and one of them got stung by a bee. Well, this happens. And if you have an anaphylactic reaction, you can go into shock. A lot of bad things can happen. We do this a couple times a year, and guys who carry an EpiPens, or we have a paramedic with us in this case, and they were very, very concerned that there was going to be a bill. Concerned to the point that someone gets hurt. You don't treat someone. We never sent anybody a bill. Never ever, 40 years, never sent anybody a bill. The ambulance district, they will send you a bill because they have to pay for things. We raise donations to pay for things, but only if they transport you. Mm-hmm. If they check you out in the back of the ambulance and you're fine, or you say, no, I can drive myself to the hospital, or my buddy here will drive me to the hospital, that's fine. And there's never a charge for that. There can't be. That's what their license controls. They can only charge when they transport. So to not call us or call 911 when you're in trouble is not really a very wise decision. Even if there was a bill, what's your life worth?
Yeah.
If you go into shock out there and then it takes somebody 2 hours to get you, you're not going to have a good outcome. And that's not worth whatever the cost would be, but there's no cost. We're starting to, well, first we talked to a reporting party, somebody that calls, okay, this is Mountain Rescue, there's no charge. We're going to have to do something like that because we've had 3 or 4 of these. And then we had some mushroomers. Mm-hmm. And mushroomers are a strange breed of person. They're nice folks, but they park the car, they get out of the car, they look at the ground, and they walk. And all of a sudden, they recognize that they have no idea where they are. Yeah. And this pair were wearing had tennies, shorts, and T-shirts. They're up off Monager Road, which is way up above Vail and back 2 or 3 ridge lines. And it got dark and it got cold, and their cell phone batteries died. Cell phones are bad things to navigate with. iPhones are about the worst. Some iPhone providers don't give you a true GPS position. They give you bearing off a tower and signal strength to try and guess where you are. Their iPhone was 5 miles off.
Oh my goodness.
Where they really were.
Wow.
We found their car. And that all resolved itself with nobody getting hurt. But you need to have a map. You need to look up occasionally and kind of get an idea where you are. You need to have an idea how to get out. They were nicely trapped on a plateau. They couldn't get away from us, but it was a 700-800 acre plateau. It's kind of hard to look for people in that in the dark. Mm-hmm. So we ate 5 guys at night, another 5 during the day, and Flight for Life helicopter looking for them, and they popped out, which was good. That was that was the week that was in Mountain Rescue, and it's a normal week. It's pretty much the way it goes. We'll have one this week. We're a little worried if we have eclipse campers out there, and they are celebrating the eclipse a bit too much. We'll probably see them this afternoon. So you
keep that in mind, guys.
Yeah, don't misbehave in my woods.
Well, we appreciate all of the service that you and your team do for all the people that are out there getting stranded, getting lost, and we look forward to seeing you here in the studio, but hopefully not out in the backcountry.
No, don't meet us in the backcountry. Meet us socially at one of our fundraising events and give us $10. That's always good.
Yeah, that's the fun side of your job, is mingling and meeting people and getting to inform them. And then coming on our show, we love when you're here so that we can let everyone know it's free. So don't get yourself stuck in a sticky situation where you're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, it's going to cost me something. It's going to be free, and you'll be happy that you called Vail Mountain Rescue. You can visit vailmountainrescue.org to make a donation and to get a little bit more info. But coming up next, Claire is in Leadville, and we're going to check in with her. She's going to give you a look at that local forecast.